Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Miss Angela. Jane, not that Jane, the best Jane, the only Jane that ever will be. Ain't that right, Miss Jane? Hey, Miss Bambi, good morning. Hey, I can't wait till you crack out more from the lab, girl. You keep on working on it because I'm going to tell you something. Your cartoons are amazing. I love your editing style. You doing that thing, Thizzle girl. And I'm going to say this, Miss Bambi. I'm going to give you some props. I want to say something to you, give you your flowers. You meant more than for this drama bullshit. You got real talent, girl. Rise above the bullshit. You really need to focus on your stories and on your things. I'm telling you, you could blow up. You have that. You write good scripts. Do you? You know what I'm saying? Rise above the drama, baby. Hey, Watcher, my love. Hey, James. Y'all, if y'all didn't see Watchers live last night, shit. Watcher was going in. Woo, child. I was over there getting my life in. What you talking about? It reminded me of some beef sector shit. I was like, go ahead, watch it, girl. Go ahead. You was reading the bitches for filth and everything. I'm like, yes. Um, Also tonight, thank God Miss Angela is here. I was gonna share this out. Miss Angela is going to be doing a live tonight at 7 p.m. And we are super excited about it, Miss Angela. And if you want me to hit that link, child, as long as I'm not busy, you know I will. We could bullshit. We could talk about the sun. We could talk about our gray hair. I ain't got none yet, but I'm working on it. Um, I'm working on it. At least my child's working on it. My child's helping me work on it. Now, this is Miss Angela's link right here for those who are not subscribed. She's going to be doing her live later tonight. We're going to show up and show out and give Miss Angela some love because fuck the motherfucker who talked about Charlie again yesterday. Fuck you, bitch. Okay? We love Charlie. Okay? All right. Hey, Mr. Byrne. How you doing? Good morning. Back to work. You have a good day at work, Mr. Brian. Okay. You make sure you have a good day at work. And if you giggle a little bit, if you got me in your earpiece, tell him it was all Charlie's fault. Okay. Hey Madison, good morning, love. Good morning. So I was watching it, and I will tell y'all something else. If y'all didn't know, there's a famous influencer that was from Tupelo, Mississippi, and he passed away on August 18th. I did not know he passed away until today. Now, some of y'all might know who he is when you see his content. A lot of people have seen his shorts, have seen his TikToks, have seen his, his stuff. I always shout out my Mississippi people because that's where I'm born and bred. His name was King Beard X, but his name was John Crowley. Okay, and he was from Tupelo, Mississippi. All right. He did a lot of stuff. He passed away on the 18th from heart condition. Now they do have a GoFundMe up for the family. They do. But I'm gonna play this little thing from ET. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna show y'all who he is so y'all know who he is. Right quick.
Show you how to make the perfect medium rare chicken sandwich.
Medium rare chicken sandwich? A medium rare chicken? That's a death sandwich. You're trying to kill people. You're trying to give people some of the melanin. Trying to give people some of the melanin.
John Crowley, known as King Beard X on TikTok, has died. He was only 47 years old.
I'm gonna say that this person's from the pits of hell. You is evil to your bones, and I don't want to be your friend.
John, who lived in Mississippi, had nearly 3.5 million followers on social media and racked up millions more views on his videos, reacting to mostly food and recipe content. His most viral moment?
Who's buying this?
That would be my big fat ass. That tastes good. I don't give a damn what nobody said. That's yummy. That's yummy hot dogs.
According to reports, John died Monday after a 2-week hospital stay. He was admitted after experiencing breathing struggles. The ultimate cause of death? Cardiac arrest. Friends and family say John didn't have health insurance, and he was the primary breadwinner for his family, including his mom. They're currently raising money online to fund his funeral.
Oh my God, who's gonna eat a brownie that big? Don't be my big fat ass.
Look here, young man. I think that'd be my big fat ass.
So I know that some of y'all may or may not have watched this gentleman's post and whatnot, his TikTok. So I just wanted to put that out there. Rest in peace, Mr. John Crowley. I'm actually going to go over and find the GoFundMe right quick, and I'm going to drop that link for anybody who feels like blessing them. The family is, wasn't expecting his untimely death, so that's why, I want to make sure that, I try to do my best to support local people. And I'm going to find it right quick. Let me find this, because I saw it on my Facebook this morning, all over it, because it's a local person for us, right? And so I'm going to go try to find the GoFundMe right now. And I'm going to try to post it for y'all. Oh, let me put his name in there. Hold on just a minute, y'all. This is important about my mom's health. She's got to have a biopsy done. Hold on just a minute. Sorry about that, y'all. That was an important phone call. My mom has to have a biopsy done, so we had to schedule that. She had a thyroid test, and so she has to have a biopsy done on her thyroid. When we find out more about that situation, I'll let y'all know. But at this point in time, it's just we don't know. So until then, that's why I haven't told y'all yet. She had some imaging done and whatnot, and they have to do a biopsy. So we don't know yet. It's a 50-50. It's possible nothing. So I don't want to get nobody upset if it's a possible nothing burger, right? I don't want to get nobody worried, nothing like that. But Mr. John, hey, Game Kite Jenny, hey, Racist Stars Love. So that's what that was. I was scheduling her for her doctor's appointment. Y'all know I take care of the old people. Let me find the GoFundMe itself. Or the thing to be able to donate to his funeral, because that's what they're really doing it for. let's see, share memories. I'm trying to find the actual. I know someone has posted it. That's probably on my friends list, so that's why I'm looking. I'm looking right quick. Let's see. Let's see. Is this it right here? One of my friends actually posted the thing from the thing this morning, so I'm trying to find it. Which one of my friends did that? To go look up their name. Let's see. Let's go to post right quick. Trying to find because they have the actual funeral home and all that, but I'm trying to find the actual thing for him. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it, y'all. Just trying to find that GoFundMe so we can post it for him. Because I know that if he's the main breadwinner for his entire family, I know that that is not going to be easy for his family nor himself. Let me see about this. Let me click on this right quick. That's not even the right person, huh? Let's go up here. Let's see. Let's see. Well, I can't find it, y'all. I tried. Damn it. I can't find it right now. I'm sorry. That's true. That's true, Watcher. But this is a local TikTok celebrity person that actually had millions of followers. 3.5 mil, I believe, on TikTok. So praying for him and his family right now. His name was John Crowley, or AKA X Beard, King Beard X. He was on TikTok. He did a lot of like reactionary things to like food and stuff. And for those who like watched his content, I wanted them to know, he's popped up in a lot of my feeds. So like, I was like, well, crap. But he was he did a lot of like funny things and stuff like that. He was a TikTok star, and his Facebook was like, he blew up by doing little shorts and just laughing and having fun. But he passed away. Hey, Mr. Ruben saying cheese. But no, yeah, so my mom has to have a biopsy soon. I'll let y'all know how that goes and everything. Son's doing good on the braces. Everything's going well with him. So took care of all that this morning, child. But Watchers live from last night, child. I was watching, girl. I was getting my life. And then I was loving the love train. I was loving the love train. We was having such a good love train. We was having a good old love train. It was awesome. Hey, TT Love. Hey, Joy Perry, beautiful. Oh, Lord, I'm going to tell you this. Girl, last night, that love train was loving. And I was like, yeah. And the blow up was real for the glow up. What you talking about? And I know some people was angry. They was angry Watcher was getting all that love. And girl, Watcher, you didn't, I don't know if you caught us, but we was all in chat talking about how long, how long it was going to be before the 30 minutes. And we was all in there going, oh my God, it's too long of a time. We can't wait. Did she do good? We're 1 week and 1 day out of surgery for Dutch. She's doing really good. She's in a cuddle mood. Child, I was sitting there when I was watching Watchers Live. I was agreeing with everything. So I was like, yep, yep, girl. Oh, and some people don't know what discovery is. And if you claim losses, you have to prove them. Duh. Common sense dictates that. Oh, and I'm gonna say this: if anybody in my household was a prostitute, we'd be making so much more money, and I'd be living in a mansion right now. I'm just saying. What criminal charges, though? Watcher, that's the point. Does he not know criminal law? Does he not know? And he realized having someone following you is actually more criminal. Like, the fuck? Does he not know any of that? Oh, yeah, that's right. I know who we're talking about now. Do Jesus, I'm going to pray for him. Pray for the little tink tank. The no jaw having motherfucker. Mm-hmm. If you want to talk about me all the time, motherfucker, I can talk about you. Duh. Duh. It's words on the internet. The popo gonna tell you that, stupid. Now, what you have done has crossed lines. What you have done is considered hate crimes. What you have done is considered the take it down law. What you have done, but Lord, what they gonna get you for? Watching something out the wrong corner of your eye? They're gonna get you for looking two ways at once. Child, they're gonna get you for jaywalking. Watcher, I told you wasn't supposed to jaywalk, girl. I told you wasn't supposed to eat that cookie and cross the street at the same time. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. They're gonna get you for jaywalking. The failed Sesame Street character. Oh Lord. I mean, the failure to thrive Coyote said no. No, you have not threatened him. In fact, it technically has been the other way, and you can't get in trouble for being invited somewhere, then choosing not to go to that place. But yet they had someone that was ready to follow you around. They had somebody ready to harass and stalk you if you were to go on your vacation. On your vacation. And you can go anywhere in the United States of America for vacation anytime you choose. It don't matter if things coincide. He invited you, but you didn't accept that. You didn't say, hey, I'm going to be right where you're at. No, you never said that. You never said that. So, hey, Mr. Funboo. That's right, Miss Joy Perry. F you, F you, F you. F everything about you. And the fact that he had enough nerve to come after another person's dead child again, to come after somebody else's quadriplegic nephew again, but yet you claim that other people are harassing you? But those people have done nothing to you. Do realize Miss Angela has a case against you if she wanted to take it to, and criminal charges, might I add, if she wanted to. Because she's never had a back and forth with you. Sir, you attacked her out of nowhere first. You literally said her nephew's information online. Miss Maureen, all these people, I'm just saying. But most of it's civil anyway, stupid. The only time it crossed that line is what you did, which is a hate crime. And what you continue to do, which is doxing, harassing. None of us have doxed you. You doxed yourself, stupid. I've never put out your real name. You go by your real name, dude. Some people ain't got sense. God gave a jackass. Hey, Gamecock Jenny. Hey, love. We gonna pray for them. We gonna pray for them. You know, Mr. Fumble, you can't be walking up and down sidewalks no more. It's illegal. You can't walk down a sidewalk, you know. You can't go into a public place of business. Oh, no. You can't go buy guitar strings. Oh, it's so illegal to go do that. It's so illegal. Oh, my God. Mr. Fumble, you're going to wind up in prison in an orange jumpsuit. I swear. We're going to have to put money on his books, y'all. What's crazy, I will say this, Watcher Love. Over 50 people told you not to go and told you to sit your butt down. And we love you. And they wasn't worth it. And 50 people knew about it. And not near one said a damn thing. That they so jealous that you got 50 loyal people. They don't even have 50 loyal people. Hell, they can't even crack 1K on a platform. They can't even crack 1K on any platform. Tell me what's wrong in this picture here when you claim you have all these people that follow you and do for you, and you can't even crack 100 on YouTube. You can't even crack 200. Come on now. Oh, snap. Fastest Eddie just came in. The fastest fuckest boy. He comes in so fast. Sometimes I don't see him right away when he first comes in because he's so fast. I'd be like, oh, shit, Eddie's here. He was fast as fuck, boy. I didn't see him. He went by so fast. All I heard was, whee! That's all I heard, y'all, was whee! And 28 likes on Rumble. Only 28 likes? Only 28? I mean, hell, that proves a point of, yeah, you may have bought yourself bots, but it tells when the likes, because Watcher had over 100 and some likes last night. I'm just saying. And that chat was rolling, baby. That's right. That's right. Oh, they only had 3 on the the other day. Yeah, my docs only had 4 likes. I'm still upset about that. Yeah, I'm still upset, y'all. I only had 4 likes on my whole docs. That sucked. And Watcher, you supposed to say, I'm so scared for my life. I'm so scared. Girl, you supposed to be scared for your life. You feel me? I'm so afraid. I'm afraid for my life, child. They made me fear for my life. Mm-hmm. And the church say amen. You got to pull out I'm so scared. I'm just a poor little woman. I'm only 5'2". And since when did we ever claim to be skinny bitches? I don't think any of us have ever lied about our size, our weight, our height, a damn thing about us. And in fact, most of us who are members of Watcher of Crazy, we've seen her live with her face. We get to see her strut around in red high heels. Okay, do you? No, I'm sorry. You ain't good enough to see her in the red high heels. I saw her strut her stuff. She was on the catwalk, and she did her little dance on the catwalk. She was working it, child. She was working it out. You don't think we don't know what Watcher looks like? Are you fucking kidding me? She showed us multiple pictures. She's been on live. She's been on camera. Been herself. Like, we know what Watcher looks like. We don't care. We love Watcher. I have never said that I'm a skinny bitch, and I'm not that big, but I still say I ain't a skinny bitch. I've always said I was a fluffy hoe. And, well, technically I don't qualify for a hoe card, but, you know, I need to qualify, but I don't qualify. Yeah, we're fat, PHAT, pretty hot and tempting. They can't prove us any different because we're like hot, okay? We're thick, and thick thighs save lives, baby, okay? You just wish that you could get the love that we get in our real life because you don't get none. And I feel so sorry for you that when you die, nobody's going to give a fuck. In fact, most people are just going to be there to make sure you're actually dead or pissing shit on your grave. I'm actually going to have people who put flowers at mine and tell me how much they love me and cry and love and blah, blah, blah. You're going to have people go there just to make sure you dead. And maybe shit on your grave. Some people going to piss on it. I'm just saying. Hey, nobody's going to care. Nobody would care today if you fell off a bridge. In fact, people would celebrate. Oh, and you never... Watcher right now just said in chat. Oh, and I have never said I have nudes of Rainbow yelling. She has stated that she has never had the nudes, so I don't know what you're talking about. Also, Watcher wouldn't post those because she doesn't post revenge porn, which is against the law and illegal. Having them is not illegal. Spreading them is illegal. Putting them up on public sites, such as The Out or other YouTube channels, is highly illegal, though. I don't know if you know that. There's a new thing they just put up called the Take It Down Law. The Take It Down Act. AI deep fakes. Don't matter what kind of revenge porn it is. Any kind of someone's private pictures that you put up to shame them or bother them is considered that. Watcher never said she was going to post a damn thing. She didn't say that. So, you know, maybe have whoever's listening to shit for you listen a little better. Or maybe they need better comprehension skills. Because they be lying to you and you just repeat it and spit it out your mouth with the diabetes. What up, way up, dude? Way up, dude. How you doing? They got the diabetes, y'all. Just be spitting out lies. Just lies just coming out. I don't know who's watching stuff for them, but boy, they need to get better. They need to get better because they are spreading too many fake lies and making people look stupid as fuck, boy. They're making you look stupid. Or if it's them listening, shit, get better comprehension skills. Maybe, you know, hooked on phonics is a thing. I understand that, you know, you barely graduated. That's, you know, claim you got degrees that we've never seen, and you claim other people don't have degrees and other people never graduated and people are stupid and this, that, and the next thing, but you prove it every day you are by the words that are coming out of your mouth. So, you know, just saying. I'm going to say this for Wellness Wednesdays. I think somebody has borderline personality disorder, and I want to show y'all what borderline personality disorder is so y'all understand. Because when they talk about themselves in the third person, and they also, people with borderline personality disorder have a fear of abandonment. They have unstable, intense relationships, unstable self-image or sense of self. I mean, that sounds like somebody we know who talks about themselves in the third person all the time, right? And Fumble says, I think the word is provocative. Damn. And I'm gonna say this. I haven't heard you speak about that person, Watcher, since the last time y'all had that little thing, which was like, what, 5 months ago? I don't know. It was a long time ago, right? Why? Lord do Jesus. Lord do Jesus. We got too many people running around here with mental health conditions that need to chill the fuck out. Chill the fuck out, bro. Take some motherfucking medicine or something. Go to the doctor. Like, damn. It ain't a shame to have mental health. It's a shame when you try to use your mental health to hurt other people. That's what it is. It's like I'm not ashamed to have ADHD or anything. It's a shame when you use it as an excuse to hurt others. But we're going to read this right now. This is borderline personality disorder. It's a mental health condition that affects the way people feel about themselves and others, making it hard to function in everyday life. It includes a pattern of unstable, intense relationships, as well as impulsiveness, an unhealthy way of seeing themselves. Impulsiveness involves having extreme emotions and acting or doing things without thinking about them first. People with borderline personality disorder have a strong fear of abandonment or being left alone. Even though they want to have loving and lasting relationships, the fear of being abandoned often leads to mood swings and anger. It also leads to impulsiveness and self-injury that may push others away. Borderline personality disorder usually begins by early adulthood. The condition is most serious in young adulthood. Mood swings, anger, and impulsiveness often get better with age, but the main issue of self-image and fear of being abandoned, as well as relationship issues, go on. If you have borderline personality disorder, know that many people with this condition get better with treatment. They can learn to live stabler, more full lives. Symptoms may include a strong fear of abandonment. This includes going to extreme measures so you're not separated or rejected, even if these fears are made up. A pattern of unstable, intense relationships, such as believing someone is perfect one moment and then suddenly believing the person doesn't care enough or is cruel. Quick changes in how you see yourself. This includes shifting goals and values, as well as seeing yourself as bad or as if you don't exist. Periods of stress-related paranoia, loss of contact with reality. These periods can last for a few minutes to a few hours. Impulsive, risky behavior such as gambling, dangerous driving, unsafe sex, spending sprees, binge eating, drug misuse, or sabotaging success by suddenly quitting a good job or ending a positive relationship. Threats of suicide or self-injury, often in response to fears of separation or rejection. Wide mood swings that last from a few hours to a few days. These mood swings can include periods of being very happy, irritable, or anxious, or feeling shame. Ongoing feelings of emptiness. Inappropriate, strong anger, such as losing your temper often and being sarcastic or bitter or physically fighting. If you have, thoughts about suicide, please call 911 or your local emergency number. And you can also contact the suicide hotline at 988 to reach, the suicide crisis lifeline, available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, or use the Lifeline chat services, are free and confidential. Okay? I think, some people might need to, that's why they have repeated job changes or losses, not finishing an education, multiple legal issues such as jail time, conflict-filled relationships, marital stress or divorce, injuring yourself such as by cutting, burning, or frequent stays in the hospital, abusive relationships, unplanned pregnancies, sexually transmitted infections, motor vehicle accidents, physical fights due to impulsive and risky behavior, attempted suicide or death by suicide. Also, you may have other medical conditions such as depression, alcohol, or other substance abuse, anxiety disorders, eating disorders, bipolar disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, attention deficit disorder, other personality disorders. Along with this, you can have multiples at once. And then you also have, split personality or multiple personality disorder. Okay, now y'all can decide which one y'all think, or did, dissociative disorder. We have this also for some people. Multiple personality disorder. Okay. They have dissociative. There are two types of did. Possession identities present as if outside or being spirit took control of your body. You might speak or act differently in a way that obviously to others is unwanted identity, and the personality switch is involuntary. Non possession identities are less known to others. You might feel a sudden change in your self identification as if you're watching yourself in a movie, an out of body experience, instead of being in control of your speech, emotions, or behaviors. Did isn't common. It only affects like 1.5% of people. Symptoms and causes. Having at least two identities, these affect your behavior, memory, self perception, and ways of thinking. Amnesia or gaps in memory regarding daily activities, different identities, your ability to function, social situations or work or home. Other mental symptoms that can but not always be found in did are anxiety, delusion, depression, self harm, substance use disorder, thoughts about suicide. How does a person with did feel like? If you have did, you may feel experience the following: detached from reality, your emotions, and your sense of self, confused by what others may tell you about your behavior, frustrated about gaps in your memory, stressed about not being in control, like a bystander, watch yourself from the outside. Can someone have did without knowing? Yes, it's possible that someone can have did without knowing. While some people are aware of their identities, many people don't know when the new identity takes over. When a new identity steps in, you may not remember some events because another personality experienced them. This causes gaps in memory called amnesia. Usually, did is caused by stressful experiences, trauma, and abuse. Did symptoms may trigger after removing yourself from a stressful or traumatic environment, like moving homes, close relatives, or your children reaching the age at which you experienced trauma, a recent traumatic or stressful experience, like a vehicle accident, an abuser passing away, or experiencing life threatening illnesses. Usually, dissociative identity disorder, you're more at risk of experiencing this if you've had physical or sexual abuse, neglect, multiple medical procedures during childhood, war, or terrorism. I'm just saying. If you have any medical, things, thank you, Miss Justice. But dissociative disorder, you can get diagnosis and tests to find out if you have it, right? There's a questionnaire. Um, there's many different ways that they can diagnose and manage and treat anything. See, here's the thing: it's not a shame to have a mental disorder. It's a shame to use your mental disorder as an excuse to attack other people and hurt others, right? Get help. Go see a psychiatrist. Don't be ashamed to go get mental health. Yeah, Miss Justice, you so broke, child. Oh Lord, we so broke. We living in shacks and abandoned properties and all these good things. Hey, Mr. Jim, the best Jim, the only Jim that ever was and ever will be. Also, hey, let's play doctor and did I miss anybody? Let's make sure I didn't miss nobody when they came in because I was reading, y'all. I was reading. Let me see who got the gifted membership. I gotta click on that so I can see. View your channel. Let's go over here. Okay. Oh, PW. Who that is? I don't know who PW is, but they received a membership. I don't think I know who PW is. I don't know who that is. It's not a shame to have a mental disorder. It's a shame to use it to hurt others. And if you need help, please go get it. Oh, PW is a new sub of yours. Cool. Awesome sauce. Good morning, Let's Play Doctor. How you doing this morning? I was saying Let's Play Doctor this morning. Also, this is just for the YouTube guys. I am not a medical professional and cannot diagnose or diagnose anyone with anything. I'm giving educational information. Okay, so if you have any of the disorders, please go seek medical professionals. Thank you, YouTube guides. Okay. That's true, Watcher. That's true. That's true. No, see, when you do educational things to teach one, you do have to put out a disclaimer that you're not a medical professional, nor can you diagnose anyone. Also, if you were a medical professional trying to diagnose someone over the internet, it's actually against your medical license, and you're not supposed to do that. It's against the Hippocratic Oath. If you didn't know that, a medical professional cannot, unless you are actually having a one-on-one with that doctor, and doing a Zoom meeting with the doctor. If they're on the internet in a TikTok situation or a YouTube situation, they cannot diagnose with you with anything without a consultation. They cannot do it over the internet right here, like in this kind of forum. Yeah. Because they could technically lose their license for that shit. Also, anybody who's working in the medical field and you're involving yourself in crazy mess on the internet, or you have a job that has a a social media preference, be very careful, because I'm just saying, this is not directed towards anybody, but if you feel like the shoe fits, I guess wear it. Realize you need to read your handbook from your job, because a lot of you people who are on here like cursing out people, doing certain things that are unbecoming on social media can actually lose your jobs for that. A lot of jobs actually have clauses for this stuff. So make sure you read your handbook very well. Also, if you are working as a lawyer, you work in any kind of field and you are using your job's computer system to look up people's personal information to release and or harass, dox, bully, and anything like that, that's actually against the law, and you can revoke whatever licenses that you have and get in deep shit for that. Just saying. A lot of jobs actually have that. So just, what I'm saying. Oh yes, 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 you may, yes, you may. Let me drop my link. Let me drop it. I dropped my link, Mr. Ruben. The link is dropped. I'm going to pin that link up in there at the top. So if anybody has, anything to say, I'll pin it. I just pinned it. Oh, I pinned it. Let me make sure this is you, Mr. Ruben. Yes, it is. Okay. I just authenticating you, Mr. Ruben.
How you doing, Charlie? Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing this morning? I was reaching one teacher.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
We got a lot of people running around here with mental disorders.
Right. Yeah, I just got a message. I got a phone call from Eric Foss, and I guess somebody's texting him or whatever, saying that, I don't know, something about some Nick person, and he just wanted me to tell people, look, he ain't looking up nobody. He doesn't know who some Nick person is or whatever. He ain't got no problem with nobody. I ain't got no beef with him. He got no beef with nobody over here and shit like that. So, but yeah, he just wanted me, to give out that message and shit. I don't know who's spreading that rumor that he's looking up somebody, but he's not.
Okay, see, that's cleared up this morning. Mr. Eric Foss is not trying to go after nobody, look nobody up, get nobody's information. He has no problem with anybody over here. So disclaimer, put that out there.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah, he just, called me and asked me, I said, yeah, I'll go up and see if Charlie let me go up on panel.
I always will for Mr. Ruben.
Yep. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? And, I don't mind, delivering a message that, hey, he ain't trying to, he's got his own thing. So.
Oh, no, I will say this, I'm glad that he privated yesterday's live because Miss Maureen nor Miss Angela deserved that yesterday. They did nothing. I will say I went back and forth with that motherfucker, and none of us deserve some of the things that go offline. Neither does he. No one deserves for your family to be looked into. Nobody deserves for your children to be bothered, your animals, your innocent people that have nothing to do with the beefs. No, they don't deserve to be bothered.
Right.
Just keep it on the person that you're beefing with.
Exactly. Right. And he told me, he's like, he got no problem with nobody, you know what I mean? As far as I know,
have a problem with him. He could have came up. He could have said what he had to say. I don't really have a problem with him. I mean, I've had some things where I didn't like what he did. I admit it. But he's a grown-ass man. I can't tell him what to do, just like he can't tell me what to do. We grown-ass people.
Right. Exactly. You know what I mean?
Hey, Miss Danny.
Who's on there? I don't have my glass.
Are you going to write us a new book soon?
See the chat too good.
We need a new book soon.
Oh, new book? Yeah, let me think of something. I'll try to pop out something. What's up, Danny? How you doing? Hotspot.
Hey, Hotspot. Oh, yeah, I'm going to say this. Like, with a lot of these situations, I if only comment when I'm like, if somebody's spreading some false information about me or is saying I said something or I'm going to do something that I know I'm not doing or saying, I'm going to clear that shit up. Like, I ain't struck Eric's channel ever. I never would. That was a thing a while back that somebody was trying to say. I was like, I ain't letting that grow legs. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to pin that on me. I ain't doing it. I'm not gonna let a false narrative be fun, But yeah, we need another book soon, and then we gotta save that poor little Coyote who's got failure to thrive, who got lost in the desert. He needs to be saved. Poor little thing.
No shit. That shit's funny. Coyote got lost in the fucking desert animal. I don't know. I just think that's hilarious. I mean, he put too much thought in the fucking writing that book.
I mean, it could have been very simply as the instead of saying Kyle and Coyote and friends, it could have been something like that instead of saying he got lost. Right? You didn't have to say he got lost in the desert. You could just say he got lost because he left his mom and he was young and he didn't understand. Like, there's a lot of ways you could have spun that.
That's true. Yeah, then I just like this. He's the one that told the story about the fucking hospital too. You know what I mean? The book's being thrown in the trash and him crying about that shit. So, you know what I mean? I'm only repeating what he said, but
they always snitch on themselves, don't they?
But I mean, he should have thought that shit through. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's how he's not very bright. You know what I mean? You got to fucking loosen up the pantyhose or some shit. I don't know.
I will say, I think that, and this is just my personal opinion, he needs to go get mental health. He talks about himself in the third person.
No shit, right? Yeah.
I do not talk about Charlie in the third person. Okay. Now I will talk about my crazy side be like, you don't want to play with her, she ain't right in the head. We leave her over there, you know. But like to sit there and claim you're a third person, I understand playing a character. I get that. But even as a character, you still yourself when you're acting or doing something.
No shit. I don't know. The only characters I can come up with is like Ranger Ruben or Recon Ruben and shit. They're all named Ruben, but they're all related. You know what I mean? So
it says, Miss Danny said, now that you're not grounded anymore, maybe we should get lost in the desert and see what happens.
Right? True that. Hey, what's up, Raditha?
You make sure you have a good day, Miss Raditha, and we're going to say some prayers that everything goes well and the checkup's good. He's going to be Rapper Ruben, and then he's going to be Reaper Ruben, because some people need to be reaped. I'm just saying. Hey, the Vanguard.
What's up, Vanguard?
Some people need to fear the Reaper. I'm just saying.
Right. Ain't that the truth? You know what I mean? But, you know, I heard what you said earlier. Yeah, nobody's going to mourn them motherfuckers when they're gone. That's for damn sure.
I don't think I know me, myself, and I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna be upset. And usually I'm the type of person, if you know my heart, that I'm sad if any life is lost, right? But for them, yeah,
you know. Hey, what's up, Hotspot? TT.
Hey, TT. Good morning.
Racy Stars. You know, Racy Stars is always happy. You know, she's been on panel a few times and stuff, and when she's up, she laughs. You know what I mean? And she's always cheerful.
Yeah, that's why I can't understand like American Honey. They always trying to put her as I'm like, American Honey, Racy Stars, they're like the sweetest people you will ever meet in your life. I'm like, how you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm meaner than they are, and I'm a nice person. I'm like, shoot, I'm meaner than them. I never thought I'd find a person that was like so sweet that I was like, I'm meaner than them. I was like, oh my God. They exist.
Right. That's funny. You know what's funny too is Raditha, she can be mean. You know what I mean? She's a super sweet lady, but she can be mean when she calls you up and tells you, what are you doing talking to that person? Oh, my bad. Oopsie.
I didn't mean to. I might need a smack upside the head every once in a while.
Right. Yeah.
Have you has the pool been back yet? You know, how's the pool going and everything?
The pool's going all right. The fuck? Had some yard work done and shit. You know, cut some of these trees and shit. So a lot of the leaves, you know, went to the pool and stuff. So that's about it. It's a fucking desert, so there's always dirt in there.
Well, see, that's why even here, it like we can do Inground, like if you live like in the city limits and you don't have a lot of trees and stuff, and like you're up on a hillside. But like where I live, you're gonna have to do it above ground, because doing it underground, it's gonna be so dirty all the time.
Right. If I was to do like an in-ground, you know what I mean, I would definitely have like one of those pullover covers and shit. You know what I'm saying? That, you know. But yeah, I don't have an in-ground. You know, and the only reason I got the pool anyways is, you know, the vid thing came out and they closed all the aquatic therapies and shit. So I was like, well, I need to keep up my aquatic therapy, so I got a pool.
Hell yeah. Water therapy is actually the best. A lot of people don't know. It's like any of y'all who have to deal with chronic pain, if you have like a back condition, degenerative disc disease, any problems with your knees, anything like that, water therapy is the best, because it takes all the weight and the pressure off of any of those problems, and it makes it so much easier to do your therapy and things that you need.
Absolutely. Hey, what's up, Roddy? Yeah, that's the only time you ever see me kind of run is in the pool.
Hey, Miss Roddy. Hey, Snooks, love.
Hey, what's up, Snooks? Let's play.
I want what Snooks is, what's on her picture right now. Yeah, I want to go play with that. she's got her side by side on her picture. I want to go play. Oh no, that's better actually. Hold on, let me show y'all what this is. Let me open image in a new tab. This is cool as shit, Snooks. Hold on. That's actually really, really, really cool. And those things ain't cheap, so they can't say that you a broke bitch. I'm just saying. Cause that ain't cheap. These things ain't cheap. I'm just telling you. See, that's gonna be fun. Look at the tires and all that.
Oh shit. That's fucking tight.
Yeah. That's
Damn.
cool as hell. That yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm saying. They can't be saying that she broke because those things ain't cheap.
Right?
Hey, we could go out in the desert with that, and we could go find the coyote, y'all.
Right? No shit. Ain't that the truth? Foma said she probably stole it. She probably found that shit in the dumpster. I don't know if you ever. Snooks, she did a short one time, and she was taking something to the dumpster, and she seen a chair, and it was funny. Snooks is a trip. She cracks me up sometimes.
What up, the Panelverse? How you doing?
Panelverse, what's up?
You gonna go hang out today? Y'all gonna go hang out in the desert and then go help find the coyote and maybe give him some water because I think he's thirsty.
Right. Well, there's an aqueduct out here, so you know what I mean. They should find some water pretty good.
It kills me. People think there ain't no water in the desert.
Cactuses are full of water. You know what I'm saying?
Cacti. There's also groundwater. I mean, you have to find it, but you can.
Ain't that true? So like I live maybe 2 hours from, if you've ever heard of it, it's called Death Valley. Like I live in a desert, right? But Death Valley is like a different kind of desert. Like the heat gets over like 120, some shit like that, and it's super freaking dry, and then it's cold as shit at night. And you don't go out there unless unless you take stuff, you know what I mean? But unless you know how to survive, you don't go out there and fuck around because
you'll fuck around, find out.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, find out that dry out and die real quick. You know what I'm saying?
A friend of mine that lived in Arizona, they told me that during y'all summers, y'all have to watch to make sure that like your tires don't get too hot, and you have to move your cars because if not, like it'll stick to the pavement and stuff. I was like, for real though, it gets that hot? And he's like, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's a trip, like my desert's close to like the mountains, you know what I'm saying? That's why it's called the high desert, because the high elevation and shit like that. But and then we get the Santa Ana winds. It gets fucking super windy out here.
I heard that shit can give you sandblasting. You know how you do a sandblasting, but it can do it to your face if you get stuck out in a windstorm in the desert. Like straight up, like in certain areas, like more so overseas, in their kind of desert, that you can get like sandburn.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I was like, I ain't never experienced that. Now I'll tell you this, Mr. Ruben, you come over here to the South one good time, the deep South, and you step out in this humidity, it'd be like it's only 89 degrees. Yeah, but you step out there and you're like, oh my God, what just happened? Like you're just wringing and sweat, and you're like, I can't breathe. The air just feels heavy.
I don't know what it would be like. You know what I mean? Like, my mom, she goes to Tennessee every now and then. You know what I mean? We got family, like family that up in the hills kind of family. You know what I'm saying? I've never met.
So you a hillbilly too? Okay, we all hillbillies. We're all inbred supposedly.
I haven't met them, but like, and I think I talked to them or kind of talked to them, listen to what the fuck they had to say. I mean, I can't translate what they say, but they sound like they're when they talk, they sound like they're playing a banjo or some shit. That, you know what I mean? The best way.
Oh, I know. Do, 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 do,
Kind of funny. You know what I mean? Oh, that's our camp folk right there. Go on, cut Ruben, whatever. I'm just like, all right.
Yeah, come Ruben over there.
So, yeah. I'm like, how do you know what the fuck they're saying, Mom? Like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna say this, like, even me from being down here, sometimes I'll be like, what'd you just say?
Right.
The real hill folk, they do have a certain speech about them. And I'll tell you the ones that get me more than anybody, and that's the French Cajun from Louisiana down here. When they get to talking real fast and they have their own language, like they mix French, Creole, and Cajun all at the same time with English, and it's like this own little world. And if you don't know like certain words and what they mean, you're over here like, huh? What? And I grew up around this stuff my entire life.
Right.
So you can imagine, even for me, I have to tell them to slow down. So for you, you'd be like, what'd you just say?
Right. I hear they're super super loyal though, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, mess with one of them and you gotta mess with fucking all of them, I guess.
That's the way it is in most places down here. It's like I can hate my neighbor and we can fight each other. And that's why, you know, it trips me out when certain people do certain things, because most of us are like that. It's like it's like a dysfunctional family, right? We can fight each other, but you better not step in the middle of it, because then we're going to gang up and turn on your ass. And most of the hill folk and most of the people that live in the deep woods and stuff, they're like that. And you don't want to just drive. Like, I would suggest to nobody in this listening audience for you just go down a random road in the South and mess around with people. Like, if you're lost, fine, they'll give you directions. But don't be surprised if they walk out the door with a pew pew and ask, what you in doings here? Where yins from?
Yeah.
And they said, where are yins from?
Where are yins from? Like, I think if I remember correctly, it's like they still have like tobacco farms and shit, you know what I mean? And I'm like, they still fucking, you know, super protective over their tobacco farms.
Oh yeah. Oh, and they still do the moonshine in the hills, right?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I heard that too. Yeah.
And you don't want to mess around with people's moonshine. That's the number one way to get your butt got. If they catch you in their still area and they think you to pump, oh man, just be careful doing that in the hills. If you go in the hills and the hollers of Tennessee, be careful.
Yeah, I don't plan on doing that though, but I appreciate that.
Well, see, here's the thing though, where you got family from there, right? Even if you don't know them very well, you can say, my family's such and such, and they go, I know your people. All right, you okay? You ain't from here. You talk kind of funny, but
yeah. I guess there's like if it's called a hierarchy, you know what I mean? Like, it's always like the old lady, you know what I mean? Like the grandma or the, you know what I mean? Like, she knows like all the cousins and how they're related and who babies they're from, son or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, dang.
Well, that's like originally where some of my family is from on my dad's side. It's like hill country, right? And you don't want to go up in that area if you ain't from there. They're not going to necessarily do nothing right away. They're going to give you an opportunity. They're going to ask who you are, right? And if you got family from there, you go, I'm part of such and such, you know, that's my family. And if your family got a good name, which mine does, you know, they'll go, oh, are you such and such great grandbaby, ain't you? I'm lost. I was trying to find. Oh, okay. Well, this is what you do. You go up here. You see that stop sign up yonder, and you're gonna take a left. You're gonna go about 30 minutes down the road. And you know what I'm saying? And the way Southerners give directions is a whole nother thing. We don't do it by, oh, you're gonna go 5 miles here and take a right. No, it's you're gonna go about 30 minutes, and then once you see that big tree, you're gonna take a right back. And if you went past the gas station, you went too far. Because there's always going to be a landmark put in there.
Right.
They don't know the name of the streets. They can't tell you that stuff most time. They're going to tell you by landmark, trees, how long it takes to get there.
Right.
We judge distance by minutes, not miles.
That's just funny. Yeah, it's a trip. You know what I mean? I have family, you know, I've never, like I said, I've never met him, whatever. But then I have family on the opposite side too. So
Yeah, but Miss Danny, that we don't do street names most of the time. We go, yeah, you gonna go up yonder around the corner.
right,
When you get to that one stop sign, take a left. If you go around that one deep curve, you can go up a hill, down a holler. To your right. If you go down there to that one tree in the fork road, take a right, and it'll bring you right back around, and so you won't miss it. But if you take a left, you're gonna go the wrong way. Hey, Miss LaDawn.
how you doing, LaDawn? She's street names. She needs GPS.
She needs GPS. Yes.
The hills don't have GPS.
Oh no, let me tell you something. There is some streets down here. If you try to put stuff into a GPS, it's gonna try to lead you down roads that ain't even there no more. Like there was this one person that was trying to find when I lived it was 3 houses ago or something like that. And they were like, yeah, it tried to take me down a road that ain't even a road anymore.
Fuck that shit. Like, what the fuck?
And then we have what they call the Natchez Trace, right? And if you're a commercial vehicle, you cannot go down the trace, right? So if you're a cab company or you're, something like that, you can't go down the trace. And so I was calling this cab one time, and it kept trying to lead them down the trace. Didn't want to lead them the other way whatsoever. And so I had to sit there on the phone and give them directions the whole time there. And I said, well, shit, I'll just meet you at the store or something like that. I had to have somebody take me up to the store so they wouldn't get lost her, because they was getting lost her.
Right. Lost her. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I had to put the ER on there, even though technically I do not believe that is a word.
That's funny.
Because, sometimes we make up words. But here's the thing. I love the etymology of words, and I'm actually extremely intelligent. I just like to act stupid. If you think I'm stupid, believe it. I'm gonna let you believe it.
Right. I make a word just because I fucking forget it. Or my go-to word is like chingadera. Everything's a chingadera. Hey, go get that chingadera. I need that chingadera.
Give me that thingamajigger. The thingamajigger and yeah, I need the thingamajigger over yonder's way.
Right.
And it does the thingamabob. Hey, Miss Jexlyn.
Hello, Miss Jexlyn. That's funny.
I love what Watcher just said. Google Maps around here says, I'm lost. Please turn around.
Oh, shit.
I hope everything's going good with your new job, Miss LaDawn.
Working in this thing. Right on.
Oh, my if y'all tried with the GPS here, y'all be done being like in 3 different areas on accident. Be like, I don't know where I'm at. Somebody come get me. Because all the roads lead together here, kind of situation. And you'll be done went down the wrong back road. And yeah, no, I meet people at the store when I try to meet them in. I'll meet you down yonder at the store in town.
Right, yeah, exactly. When we first moved up here, there wasn't as many paved roads. And now there's quite a few paved roads, but there's still some dirt ones.
Oh, I love when they sit there and tell you, you have reached your destination and you nowhere near where you're supposed to be.
Right.
I'm like, where you got me in the middle of nowhere. Where's this destination?
Right. That's why it's I don't know if people know how to use a compass. Learn how to use a compass and you'll never get lost. You know what I mean? Like when people go on these trails, in California, they have these, I'm pretty sure they have them everywhere, but so they can go hiking and do all that bullshit. And it still amazes me that dumbasses can still get lost on trails that,
I never get.
I don't know how they do it.
I have this thing where I'm directional, and no matter if I've never been to the area before, I hardly ever get lost because I don't know what it is. I have like a photographic memory when I go into a place, I remember exactly what turns I took to get there. And I don't know how I do this with my ADHD because I forget everything else, right? But I went up in the hills one day and my grandmother tested me. She said she thought I was wrong about this. And she goes, well, how do I get back out of here? And I told her the exact way. She goes, I can't get you lost nowhere, can I? I was like, nope. Because I know as long like where things are pointed north, south, east, west, I know how to get out of anywhere. And most roads will eventually lead together. And if you do happen to take a dead end, turn around, go back, and you're going to find another road that will lead together. Because even around here, I've been to some, like when we first moved in this area, I didn't know all this area, right? We just took Sunday drives and got lost. You know what I'm saying? Just intentionally to know where every road leads. And made my way back every time. Made my way back every time.
It's funny. A buddy of mine does that. And I'm like, there's roads that I haven't even heard, and I've lived in this motherfucker forever. But he does that. He takes these roads, you know what I mean? Power line roads, whatever kind of other roads and shit. I'm like, what the fuck do you do that shit for? He's bored.
We have a road called Experimental Road. And the reason it was named that, because it didn't have a road name at first, it was an extension to a college, right? And this road went from one county road to the main road. And so they didn't have a name for it. They finally gave it a county road name. But for the longest, it was called Experimental Road because they were experimenting to see how well the road would do.
Mm-hmm.
And the locals call it that, even though it now has a county road name.
That's funny.
Oh, no, the first time I ever moved in this area when I was younger, there was a road called Black Zion. It's in Pontotoc County. And I called it Black Zion because it's spelled Zion. And so I was like, it sounds like Mount Zion Baptist Church to me.
Right.
And then the locals told me, nah, you wrong. That ain't how you say it. It's Zion. I'm like, oh, really? Zion is spelled Zine.
That's funny shit.
Well, that's like when Montauk comes in. The only reason I know how to say the name of that is because that's where, hubby from. And they got a lot of weird names. And when I first went up there, he would say that one for me because they had one. And I still mess it up. It's called Hapog. And I still mess it up. I still mess it up to this day.
That's funny. I see Miss Jackson likes to go or wants to go hiking. Would like to go hiking.
I love going out in the woods. Now, here's the thing. I've not went hiking and like going to a mountain range and doing that kind of situation, but I have hiked the woods before multiple times. And as long as you know what direction of the woods that you came in and you know what to look for, like, the moss growing, the way the sun is rising, the way that it sets, you can get out of any woods by knowing those simple little things of what direction you came in at, watch your turns. Even if you get scared in the woods, try to remember which way you're running. I'm just saying. And if you ever have to run from a bear, don't run in a straight line.
What's up, MRH? Right? That's why I say, people, should really, learn to use a compass. You'll never get lost.
Yeah, north, south, east, west. And if you know you came in on the north side, you're going to exit that way, right? If you know you can, so I would say if you're going in the deep woods in a place you've never been before, right? That always carry you a machete because you never know when you're going to get brambles and need to get out.
Shit.
Also, have a pow with you because in certain areas, there's things there that you can't fight and you can't run from. Don't even try to run. I'm just going to say this from a mountain lion. Don't do it because they're going to attack you from behind. Don't climb a tree neither.
That's why I always carry a knife because I'm like, well, I can't run from nothing. So I'm going to fucking cut something. Shit. Fuck that. You know what I mean? Like one of my worst fears is getting eaten alive by anything. You know what I mean? On fucking birds, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So, and so like we don't have sidewalks where I stay, not at least in my area. So I don't walk around like the block for exercise and shit because I'll see like packs of dogs, like 4 dogs and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, no, can't run from them motherfuckers. So,
and y'all,
ain't-
just because a cute little dog comes out from the woods and it looks like, oh, it could look like a little boxer, or it can look like a feist, or whatever dog you can think of, don't think it is a regular dog, because there's a such thing as a coy dog. And some of them, because they're wild dogs, they will attack the
Right.
crap out of you, and they usually run in packs. So
Right.
they'll send that one little one out there, and you think it's cute. Oh, I'm a pet it. Don't do it. They all come out of the woods and start attacking you. I've run into packs of them down here. Coy dogs look just like every other dog. They're just a dog that has went feral, pretty much. Don't do it.
Watcher, she stayed in Texas and shit, where I guess they have fucking snakes in trees that fly from out of trees or some shit like that. I guess Twin Mama, where she stays, they have them too. I'm like, fuck all that shit.
Yeah. Oh, they have flying snakes. They have the chasing ones, the ones that chase the shit out of you. Racing. They're called racing. Black racers. Those bitches will chase you. Yeah, no lie, and they're fast as fuck. They're like a fast Eddie. They'd be fast as fuck, boy.
Right. That's why you say, you know, you carry a machete when you go out into the woods.
I always carry a machete, and make sure you carry a rifle, because here's the thing: if it's a low velocity, you ain't gonna do nothing but piss off certain animals, especially if you know you're in bear country or mountain lion country. Don't play in them woods. Right. You don't know what you're doing.
That's the truth.
and here's the thing: everybody's like these mountain climb boots. Get you some good. Go to Walmart, okay? I'm telling y'all. And the ones with the good grips, the mud boots, they'll get you in through anything. I'm just telling you. Good, and like it's the ones that they go up on your shin bone, and also snakes can't hardly bite through the rubber. Okay. Don't do them mountain hiking boots, because they only go to the ankle, and they really don't protect your feet as much as you would think. Those mud boots, mud grips, they'll protect you from snakes and all kind of things.
Right. What are they called? Like gators, like the boots that come up all the way to shins, some shit like that.
Well, waders are different. Waders, you have those, but they usually have they can have the thick sole with the grippies, but they sometimes have slick sole. So you want to make sure, if you get the mud boots, that you have the ones with the good grippies. They're usually green or brown on the bottom.
All right.
And those things will get you through anything. I'm gonna tell you, they're better in my opinion. Because I've walked the woods many times in my life. And carry a stick or a walking stick of some kind, because you can move the brambles on the ground and move the stuff to make sure you don't step on a snake.
Right. That's so, I'm glad I got, not glad, but I mean, I have my cane, so, but I don't go in the woods no more. I mean, forest right here is just called Big Bear, you know what I mean? And I don't even go that motherfucker anymore.
Yeah, YQ2 says they're called Wellington boots or Willie boots. Yeah. And waders can be hot. Now, I will say your feet might sweat in them a little bit. I do admit to that. You might need to carry an extra pair of socks if you're in the heat.
Right.
But I always carry an extra pair of socks if you're going to be walking for a long time, because taking care of your feet, you don't want to get really bad blisters that can cause infection anyway. So, like even in Forrest Gump, they taught us to take care of your feet.
That's right. You know what I mean? Very true, especially, if you have family that, has the sugar disease.
Yeah, if you had the sugar, if you had the sugar or the pressure, baby, please take care of yourself. If you have the sugar or the pressure.
It's always they say it always starts in the fucking feet, you know what I mean? Yes, it's funny.
Oh, yeah. No, down here, we were walking to the store one day, just walking to the store. I lived out in the deep woods. And about halfway back from there, a pack of wild dogs came out of the woods. And you talking about somebody that was a track star running home? That was me that day. And I got my dad to go up there and get my mom because she was beating them off with sticks and shit.
Yeah.
But she kept them occupied while we ran. You know what I'm saying? And I was a track star that day.
I hear that.
Yep. See, Cut and Shoot says it. She got bit by a snake and the fang got stuck in the rubber.
Right.
They'll protect your feet from those snakes for real, though.
I remember I was doing work release for Caltrans. That's like for the freeways out here in California, and they wanted us, like, it's just the people that you see on the side of the freeway picking up trash and shit like that. Well, they wanted us to do this one area where there's a bunch of ranches and horses and shit, and I'm like, man, fuck this shit, because I already know where we're going. It's called Devore, and it's got this, you would call it grass, but it's not grass. It's like dry grass, whatever. It's probably waist high and shit. And I'm like, nope, I ain't getting out of the fucking van. And they're like, why not? I said, because there's fucking snakes up in that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, we're behind a fucking ranch. You know what I mean? Like, they got pigs and the horses and all this shit. You know what I mean? So I'm like, nah, fuck that shit. And like, everybody was calling me like a bitch and shit. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. You can call me a bitch all day long. I ain't getting out.
I'm going to be alive, bitch. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be alive.
The dude's name was Jason. And he was this young cat. And he's like, well, how about like just go over near that tree? It was a big ass fucking tree, right? And there was like no bushes around. I'm like, fuck it, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, acts like I'm doing something. As I'm walking over there, though, like, what fucking passes by? A fucking big ass anaconda and shit. You know what I mean? It looked at me. I looked at it. I'm like, yeah, you go your way and I'll go mine. I went back to the fucking van.
You went, nope, I'm out.
Yep. You know what I mean? So I get back and Jason's like, what the fuck? I'm like, nah, dude, fuck this shit. You know what I mean? Like, come up here with the fucking tractor or some bullshit. And then you hear, right? And I start laughing because I'm in the van and I got like the van door open like an inch, right? And that's how much of a bitch I am with snakes and shit. And Jason tells everybody like to backstep the way that they went into that tall grass. And I'm like laughing. I'm like, yeah, motherfuckers, who's laughing now? You dumb such bitches, this and that. This motherfucking dude. So everybody comes out, right? And this dude, Jason, just walks up and he's like kicking, the grass, whatever, and thing fucking does it again. Motherfucker bends over, picks up this fucking snake, barehanded, no gloves, no nothing. I'm like, this motherfucker's Superman. You know what I mean? Like, hell, motherfucker, no, I ain't doing that shit. And he's all holding it and shit and showing everybody and whatever. I'm like, what the fuck? So then, he gets the hula hoe and he cuts the head off. And I already know, like, the body will still, like, twirl up or whatever the fuck, right? But I didn't know this part. So he puts his boot next to the head and it will still bite.
Yes, they will.
Yeah, I did not fucking know that shit. I was like, see, again, I mean, that's why I'm not fucking around with no snakes. You know what I'm saying? So
we usually say until the next sundown. For 24 hours, believe it or not, their body will still move. They can still bite you. Also, be careful touching their body after you cut their head off. Believe it or not, the poison can get on the body of the snake, and you can actually get it through your skin pores on your fingers by touching it.
Right.
I did that with a water moccasin once. Got really sick at my stomach.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
When I was with my ex, we would go out to like the Mojave Desert. It's like way the fuck out in the desert, like where the pipelines go to Los Angeles, and camp and shit, go out and shoot and shit like that. And so we had designated areas where, you use the restroom and shit like that. And so one day I'm taking a leak and shit, right? And I just so happened to look down and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I shit you not, I'm not gonna lie, I screamed like a little bitch. And I mean, I jumped and shit. The fucking piss is going everywhere. I'm like, ah! Everybody said, what the fuck? You know what I mean? The fucking snake. It was a big ass fucking rattlesnake sitting there letting me fucking take a leak on it and shit, right? And I fucking fall over and stuff. And they're like laughing at me and shit. I'm like, fuck you motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? And one of her brothers got like the 22. He's like, pink, one shot in the head and shit. And they were taking pictures with it, right? And they're like, "Come on, man, it's fucking dead. Just take a picture." I'm like, "Fuck no," you know what I mean? So they got me like with a picture, like I'm being like a super fucking bitch right now. I'm like holding it way out like this, with my head tucked in and shit. I'm like, "Hurry up and fucking take the picture." Yeah,
I can see you. I can see you holding it off to the side there, just like I don't want to touch it.
Yeah.
Hey, Mary
like,
Carey.
this motherfucking thing, man. I'm just like sitting there. I'm like, oh hell, I fucking jumped, man. I was like, God dang, man. You know.
I know you want to know what I did to some people. Now I lived in the city limits, and I had this like rubber fake snake that looked real as shit. And there was these dudes that kept walking up and down the road, messing with people, right, and like spotting to steal. So what I did to them, I took the snake and curled it up and put it like a few leaves around it and put it near the embankment. And they came by and they saw, and they took off running, screaming. I mean, snake, like little bitches. They didn't walk down our road no more.
Right. So I worked at this glass factory, and it was this black dude, old dude, old gangster, Crip from Pasadena. His name was Chester, right? And Chester was cool with me, you know what I mean? But he used to like to fucking piss people off for some reason and laugh at him. But he's this, old OG, Crip from Pasadena and shit. And he's like, "Man, you need to come over to my house one time." You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, "Yeah, man, I'll cruise by one day." So I drove by his house, right? And he had turned his garage into like a man cave. And so he opens up the door, and I should have thought like, okay, like, why the fuck is he open, holding it open, right? And I didn't think about it. So I walk in and I see this thing like this black blanket off to the left. And I didn't think anything of it. I walked by that fucking thing and something hit, bam, you know what I mean? Like super hard. I didn't know what the fuck it was. And Chester's fucking just laughing, right? And he pulls the fucking blanket. It's a fucking glass box with a fucking king cobra in that motherfucker. And the only way out is the way I just came in. And Chester knows I'm fucking a bitch when it comes to snakes and shit. So he knows. And I'm like, Chester, how the fuck do I get out of here? He's like, the way you came in. I'm like, fuck you, dude. Like, don't even fuck around. He's like, I'm not, man. Like, and he's getting like fucking all giggly bits about this shit, right? And I'm like, almost about to cry and shit. And I'm like, that's fucked up, Chester. You know what I mean? Like, I'm fucking get you, dude. And so like I had to muscle up the courage and shit. I ran by the fucking box. The fucking thing hit at me again. I was like, Chester was like, where you going? Fuck you, man. I'm gonna get you back, bitch. And I waited like maybe a month, and it was night shift, and he was on a forklift. He went outside to the boneyard, just where like the empty racks are. And I climbed up on the top of the fucking forklift, right? And I'm fucking just laughing because he's like trying to like knock out or some shit. And I would like, make little noises, and he'd wake up and like look around and shit, like what the fuck? And then I'd be like, Chester, whisper his name. He's like, who's out here? And he's turning on the lights and shit, And literally I'm holding myself leaning over, and I thought he would have seen me as he's like, turning around and shit. Like the first 2 or 3 times he didn't see me, and then finally he sees me. That motherfucker turned pale white, fucking fell off the fucking forklift. I'm laughing my ass off, going back into the work and shit. And this motherfucker's holding his chest. And some of the coworkers went out there and like, what the fuck, Chester? He's like, man, fucking Ruben gave me a fucking heart attack. I'm like, man, I ain't give you no fucking heart attack, dude. You still living this shit. He's like, man, I will never fuck with Ruben again. Don't ever fuck with Ruben. He will get you back. I'm like, yeah, man, fuck that shit.
Oh yeah, like, we're all Huggy Bear. Didn't you know that? And then we're all Crystal Ann's husband. Yeah. And we all live in Mr. Fumble's backyard. I think we should have to pay him rent by this time. I mean, we all have to pay our friendship dues. It's the only reason we're friends. Ooh.
It's just yeah, fucking Chester. He ended up passing away.
Rest in peace, Chester.
Yeah, he was a cool dude. Fucking funny ass motherfucker, man. And I say, he was a gangster. That motherfucker was a gangster. I went over one time. He invited me over to a barbecue and shit. And I went over there. He had 2 daughters. I mean, and they were super sweet. They're like, oh, we can just go to the back. I'm like, all right, cool. Big old black dude standing by the gate. Like, what you want, homie? I'm like, I'm looking for Chester. Chester peeks his head out. You know, he had a 2-story house around the wall and shit. And he's like, oh, that's the homie Ruben, man. Let that motherfucker do right. And I go back.
That my homie Ruben right there.
Yeah. Ain't nothing but motherfucking gangsters and shit. Like, I thought he invited, like, you know, a bunch of people from work and shit. Like, nah, it's just really his homies and shit and him. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, you know, nice to meet everybody. Oh, this is the homie I was telling you about, man. This motherfucker's funny as fuck. Oh, what's up, little homie? I'm like, yay, what's up? You know, they're like, what's up, man? They were getting wet. You know, some of them would get wet. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? Like, you want a beer? I'm like, I didn't want to be rude, right? So I'm like, yeah, I'll take one beer. Drink that motherfucker real quick. I'm like, all right, Chester, I just wanted to stop by, say what's up, man. I'm a bounce.
I've had an uncle of mine. He's obviously by heart, you know. He was a real OG gangster, and when he went clack clack, motherfuckers better run. Like, he really meant that. That was his saying. You know what I mean? They told him if he didn't get out of the state of Tennessee, they were going to find something to put on him because they couldn't prove nothing on him. Hey, Georgia Peach. So I know what experience I you're like, they were all my uncles, so I ain't see nothing wrong with it, you know. I didn't have to worry about nothing. I could walk down the street like I owned everything.
Right. Chester used to tell me, like, man, I gotta take you down to the, you know, to the hood, you know what I mean? Fucking introduce you. I'm like, Chester, there is no fucking way am I gonna go with you down to your fucking hood to meet your fucking homies and shit. You know what I mean? This ain't gonna do it. You know what I mean? What the fuck? But
you would have had the best time. I will say you would have.
Right.
And if somebody would have messed with you, you'd be like, man, don't mess with that. That's our little homie right there.
Right.
Don't mess with him. He cool people.
Exactly. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just funny. Chester was cool. You know what I mean? We had quite a few gangsters. I mean, there was one dude, his name was Tony Beckham from Kelly Park Crips, and he ended up marrying a blood from a rival game, Westside Pyru and shit. So imagine that marriage and shit. You know what I mean? Like, and he was a big old fucking buff ass black dude. You know what I mean? Super cool dude. You know what I mean? But yeah,
that means nobody could fly their colors at the wedding.
Nope. So
no fly zone. No fly zone.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But he was cool, man. He was cool as fuck.
I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall though at that wedding and the reception.
Right? No shit, you know. I'm like, how in the fuck does that even happen? You know what I mean? Like, this is a rival, you know, person and, you know, whatever. Because she truly was a, you know, Westside. She banged. You know what I mean? I'm like, how does, like, you guys like take turns? You know, like 1 week you bang, and you know what I mean? The next week she banged. But like, I don't know. I don't get it.
Hey, Mix, my love. I'm gonna tell you this. That would be funny to me. It was like, well, so if your kids are born and y'all both are in it, so which one of the kids is gonna be a blood and which one of the kids is gonna be a crip?
Exactly right.
At the hood table.
That's just funny. You know what I mean? Like, she was. I don't want to say she was she was mean. You know what I mean? Like, I really didn't talk to her too much. She was a mean chick.
Hey, but she had to be. She had to be a Pyru. She had to be.
Right. Yeah, shit was funny. Like, she came in, like, you can't come in unless, you know, the guard lets you in and shit like that. And so they were married. So, you know, she's on his list, you know, of people that's allowed to come in, like, you know, give lunch or whatever the fuck. And one day she just came in and she didn't go into, like, to the area designated for, you know, visitors or whatever. She actually came into the plant from the side door and shit and was cursing this motherfucker out like that. You know what I mean? And they got to a big old argument and shit. And like, you just don't do that because there's like 28 other fucking dudes, right? Man, we clowned that motherfucker for months and months and months. You know what I mean? Like, hey, man, hey, Tony, your fucking wife's coming and shit, man. Fuck you guys.
Your wife gonna cuss out the whole plant.
Right? She can fucking drive by the whole fucking plant and shit. Fuck. Yeah, it was cool though. It was a good job. I have to say that. You know what I mean? It ended up closing down, but it was definitely a good job.
It's I'll say this, like meeting different people from different sets of life, it teaches you things that
Absolutely.
you normally wouldn't learn.
That's definitely the truth. You know what I mean? And different age groups. You know what I'm saying, like there was a lot of people, older dudes that were in Vietnam and shit like that. This one dude, this white dude, Paul Carlson, used to be like, "Hey, punk, what the fuck you doing?" He was like a old hippie dude, right? And he was telling me one time, he's like, there's two kind of people. There's your drug addicts and your alcoholics. He's like, who do you think lasted longer? I'm like, fucking alcoholics. He's like, fuck no. He's like, the alcoholics, they put the alcohol in the canteens, and once it's gone, it's gone. But your drug addicts, they can carry it anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, he's like, yeah, bullets are flying over the head and motherfuckers are shooting up or smoking some dope or whatever the fuck. I'm like, what the fuck? This is fucking trippy as fuck.
Girl Ryan said, by the way, she's just having a conversation with one of her personalities. Yeah. No, like you think about it though, if you were in wartime, right, and you had like the alcoholics may fall asleep. Those depending on what drug it is, right? They may just not feel a thing. They be down there like super soldiers.
Right? Yeah, so he said, like, I think most of it is like, I'm gonna say heroin because he was like, was it what's they call that shit? Chasing the Dragon, whatever the fuck that shit is. Opium. That's what it was. He's like, yeah, we had opium, and I'm like, I have no idea what the fuck that is, but go ahead. You know what I mean? He would tell me these stories and shit, like bullets are flying by and motherfuckers are getting high and shit, and they're just waiting for the bullets to stop flying by and I guess go on their patrols and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
A lot of people don't know overseas they sometimes be doing more drugs than what we got here. And it keeps them like where they're not feeling pain and shit. And think about it, if you don't have to sleep, you're not hungry, you don't have to like it puts you in that go mind state. Man, that could be dangerous.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's it's a trip. And then the other dudes, they had different stories and shit. You know what I mean? I guess whoever was in the shit, and some people were doing different things, flying helicopters. I'm not sure. You know what I mean? But yeah, Paul Carlson, definitely a trip.
I bet that he had some funny ass stories.
He did, and he was just a funny ass fucking dude. You know what I mean? And then this old man Dave Bantham, you know what I mean? He was like the older, wiser dude that was in Vietnam. And he told me this story one time. He said there was this dude that would come around like from town to town. I can't remember. He came from some old country town or some shit. And he would bring a bear, and he would charge like, I don't know, a couple dollars, whatever. And people could fight the bear. You know what I mean? And so I guess, he thought he was going to fight the bear. And if you can fight or wrestle the bear or pin the bear, some shit like that, right? You would win the pot of money or some shit. He was telling me, he's like, so I get, I pay in. I went in and I thought, I'm just going to walk up to the fucking bear and I'm just going to punch him in his face. And so he said he did that. The bear just fucking went, bah! And the motherfucker said he fucking went back about 15 feet and shit, knocked the fuck out. And she woke up, was like, did I win? They're like, no, man, you didn't win.
I've heard about that where they would do that. They would be in a cage and the bear would be in their bed just knocking people out left and right.
Yeah.
People like, yeah, I could do it. I could wrestle a bear. Yeah, okay.
Right. A bear's a double jointed. You can't fucking pin a bear. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not gonna happen. Plus, the strength and shit. I'm like,
shh, girl, Ryan, you can't tell about the super secret Discord.
Right.
The super
He's
secret.
Like, no, it had a muscle.
Yeah, they have to put a muzzle because
right.
I think they also do clip the nails of the bear.
They do.
Because they're very dangerous, believe it or not. But yeah, you can't be telling people about the super secret Discord. Shh.
Right.
I'm telling you, I ain't even messing with, man. Koalas is dangerous. They cute, but dangerous. And if a sloth wasn't so slow, people don't understand that a sloth could be very dangerous, but they don't want to waste their energy on that. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
got them big ass, fucking sharp ass claws.
They could mess you up if they choose to.
Yeah,
Oh, who can't go around out of the super secret Discord? We're gonna have to get y'all. You fought a bear and got arrested for animal abuse.
right.
I fought the bear and the bear won.
Like back in those days, I was thinking like, motherfucker, like ain't nobody trying to like go around these days with a bear and like, yeah, wrestle the bear, fight the bear, and you win the money. Like this shit ain't gonna happen.
Just mix it. All animals have survival tactics. I'm not wrestling a squirrel. Hey, the squirrel might bite your eyes off. You never know.
Right.
Thank you, Mr. Jim Coddington. And disrespectfully, Mix got it. What up? My Mix got it. It's the doohickey over yonder's way. I'm gonna say this: there's a lot of wild animals I ain't messing with. I'll be that friend, but I ain't trying to. Some of them be done gave you something. You be done got the rat businesses. I'm good.
Right. Yep. I'm like, keep your distance. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm fucking around with no goddamn snakes. That's for damn sure.
Oh, let me tell you what they did to some people down at the. Okay, my dad didn't know this until he went out. He went down there, and people used to try to steal stuff from people, right? And there was this one dude who was like, I'm gonna fix them. So what he did was he put a snake in a bag, a dead snake in a bag, right? People tried to steal. He said, all right. He said, I gotta go to the bathroom. So he acted like he went to the bathroom so the people would come over and try to steal his stuff. He heard him running up the walkway. Ah, snake!
That's what motherfucking thieves get, though. Fuck that shit.
He said he made sure, even though it was dead, he made sure it looked like it was alive. You know what I'm saying? Curled up in the bag. And so when they opened the bag, that's all they saw was the snake.
Fuck that shit.
Thought you was gonna steal something, didn't you?
No. When I was doing construction, I worked with this dude. His name was Bob. He had a pipe like Popeye and shit, right? Always fucking, cheating on that motherfucker. Mean ass fucking dude too. He painted every single one of his fucking tools pink. I thought, fuck, that's brilliant, because ain't nobody gonna steal no fucking pink ass tools.
He's like, I'm doing it the smart way. Ain't nobody gonna steal my stuff.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Like, tools are expensive.
I should think about that and tell some of my mechanic friends that, because sometimes they bring in their own, or they have their own special ones that they love. I should tell them to paint it pussy pink.
Right? Same shit. It's true. Like, I looked at this shit, like, I painted mine a certain color. Everybody, some people have sometimes a similar color and shit like that. But, it was just motherfuckers like to steal tools and sell that shit. You know what I mean? And I looked at that motherfuckers and I'm like, God dang, every single one of his tools is pink. His hammer is pink. His fucking pencil's pink. I'm like, God dang, dude, ain't nobody stealing your shit.
I actually knew somebody who did the pink lighter trick. There was a guy that I knew. I looked at him and I said, why do you got a pink lighter? I said, I think it's cute, right? Because I'm a girl. He said, because nobody wants to steal my lighter or pocket it.
That's exactly that, right? It's just funny.
He said they always gave it back. But yeah, I knew somebody who intentionally would go up to the thing and give me that pink light over there.
Oh, shit. That's funny shit. Yeah, Bob always spoke in that fucking pipe, man. Thought he was Popeye or some shit.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. I've met some characters through my life too. And it's, if you think back on it, there's some funny stories that you could think back on that happened. Like we just talked about a few. That's true. Also disrespectful, Mix. No one else will buy it. So if you pull out a pink lighter, it's yours. Like,
right.
You stole my lighter too, didn't you? That's mine. I'm the only one running around here with the pink one. Mm-hmm. Couch ass. You the motherfucker that be pocketing all the lighters, ain't you?
Like, even motherfuckers don't smoke, will fucking steal a lighter. I'm like, why do you have a lighter? You don't smoke.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you what I did one time. I had my mom had a special lighter and she let me borrow it. And this lighter, it was beautiful. It was a butane, and when it had like a poker thing on it, and when you lit it, the hand moved off the card so you could see that you had 21, right?
Oh,
And it
shit.
would pop back. It was real cool. And it lit up and did all this stuff. And there was somebody who said, come up to me and said, can I get a light? I said, I'll light it for you, but you ain't getting my lighter.
Right.
I wasn't fisting to lose that having to deal with my mama. Hell no. My mama's like Medea. She be done pop me
Yeah.
upside the head.
No shit. That's funny shit.
My husband got me an MK bag too, Miss Justice. Also, everybody in the crowd, please make sure you say happy birthday and happy anniversary to Miss Justice today. Just saying. It's her
birthday.
It's her birthday and her anniversary.
Well.
So yeah.
Happy birthday and
She gets double identity today.
what's an
Think
MK
about
bag?
it. Michael Kors.
Oh.
Yeah. Name brand.
Right.
Yeah, and he bought it for her, but the husband don't know yet. Shh, don't tell him.
That's funny.
That is hilarious. Think about it,
Right.
that's funny, Miss Sassy Pants. I actually bought mine for Christmas a couple years ago because I'm not a name brand person per se. I'm like, I don't care as long as it works. But he's like, well, I'm like, oh, you're the bougie one, not me. Yeah, everyone should carry a lighter though, because you never know when you might need to light a bitch on fire. I'm just saying.
That's funny.
Always carry your holy water and your knife. Why? So you could rebuke them in the name of Jesus and cut them. Cut a hoe.
That's
rebuke
right.
them.
Shit.
Cut, rebuke.
Exactly. And repeat.
Be prepared. I don't know now why sudden Lion King's running through my head, but it is what it is.
Right.
I swear to God, I'm like you, Mix. Let me just go get that one that works over there for $10. I'm good. Hey, this person called me $10, and it lasted for 5. I actually did have one that I got on sale for like $5 or $10, and that purse lasted me longer than any purse I've ever had in my life. And I'm not really a big purse person. I like crossbodies. Carry my little bitty stuff in.
No, I knew that. I don't have any purses, so I don't know.
Oh, happy birthday to your baby Wildflower turning 7 yesterday. Woo, 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 woo.
Where is that? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to all my Leos out there, just saying. We still celebrating, even all the way going back to the very beginning. We celebrating everybody still. We still celebrating. We ain't quit celebrating. And then when the new season come up, we're going to celebrate them all the whole time. And Miss Danny said, you got a prison purse if you really need it, Mr. Ruben.
Right. That's true. That's true.
Mr. Fum said he thought MK stood for mighty kick a bitch. Might kick a bitch, might slap him,
Right. That shit's funny. Well, shoot, Charlie, I'm gonna drop down. I'm gonna get something to eat. Thank you for letting me come up and deliver that message. You know what I mean? Hopefully people will pass that message on. You know what I mean? If I ain't looking up nobody, ain't got no problems with nobody and shit like that. So,
Yeah. That's good to clear it up because misconceptions are a thing, and we don't want no misconceptions. We want everybody to know the truth of this. Like the first time Derek Foss ever hit my panel was because somebody said something and he wanted to clear it up. I allow people to do that. I don't let false narratives be running around or false jackets being put on people.
Right. And that's cool. You know what I mean? And if I can deliver the message, and I will. Keep peace.
Thank you,
Cool
Mr. Ruben.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good day. Charlie, have a good day.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Mr. Ruben. Speaking of which, we still need another book though soon because we just love our books. And right quick, join me in singing a happy birthday to Miss Justice. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my sassy pants. Happy birthday, Miss Justice. We love you more. And happy anniversary too. We love you, Miss Justice, so very, very much. Just want you to know that. You are very loved. You know what I'm saying? We had to thank you and celebrate you on today. Because, today is your born day and your anniversary. And I'm so glad that God decided to have you be born and be here with us. And continue to be here with us. Because we love you. Thank you, Jesus. Let me say my prayers right quick, y'all. Little sweet pound 8-pound baby Jesus. Please make sure that those people who got spanked yesterday by Watcher Crazy, that they feel the sting of that spank, because they got spanked so hard, and it was amazing, y'all. And sweet, 8-ounce, 10-ounce pound, baby Jesus, help them get chins. And dear Lord, we need to make sure that they stop being racist assholes and stop fucking with people. Dear Lord, maybe dear Jesus, help them get a clue and learn comprehension skills, Jesus, because they ain't got none. Dear sweet baby Jesus, we also pray that some of these motherfuckers clean out their ears, wash their faces, wash their asses, and brush their teeth, and don't walk around here with halitosis breath. Thank you, dear baby, sweet 10-ounce baby Jesus. I actually cut and shoot. Amen. That came from the show. That came from the TV show. I Want to Go Fast Again. That came from the Battle of the Ricky Bobby. That's where that came from. If y'all don't know, if you ain't never seen it. But Jesus, take the wheel on some of them people. They need it. They need prayer. They need Jesus in their life. But yeah, that's how we know he 8 pounds 10 ounces, because we got that from the Ballad of Ricky Bobby. Oh, Miss Predictor, you're so mean. I swear I do declare in my southern nature, we gonna pray for you with your diabetes. You have the diabetes. Dear sweet Lord, baby Jesus, we gonna pray for you. You just a little touched in the head. He got a little sugar in his tank, y'all, and we gonna pray for him. Poor little tank. Bless him. Bless his little heart. Bless him's heart. Oh Lord, bless him. Okay, anyway, who's going live now? I know Miss Angela's going live at 7 p.m. Who else is going live so that we may bless them with telling, hey, such and such is going live at such and such time. Now, I know Miss Angela. Y'all know Miss Angela. She said she going live. She gonna go live at 7 p.m. tonight. She said she was gonna cuss a hoe out in the name of Jesus, but she ain't got to, because Watcher Crazy did it for her. So she ain't got to say a damn thing. She said that Watcher gave them all the spanking they need. She kind of feel bad for them after that hell of a spanking they got. Shit. No, the Bible never did put his birth stats, but yeah, I got that from a movie. Technically, we don't know. They didn't have that info. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even give us a correct time of birth, but we just know it was the sun was down and Murray didn't have nowhere to go, and she had to go to the inn, and the inn was full, so she had to have him in the manger and with the animals. And we know the stars was out, so we know it's nighttime, but that's about all we know. We know the North Star was in the sky, child. But I'm gonna say this right now: if you ain't watched, she Googled it. Google my friend. Google my friends, y'all. Jesus take the wheel and drive into a very specific place. Dear sweet baby Jesus, let them get lost in the desert and not find their way out. And dear sweet baby Jesus, please help that poor little Coyote get where he ain't lost in the desert no more. Dear sweet baby Jesus, please help him. He has failure to thrive, and he was real thirsty. Poor little Tink. He got lost in his own habitat. So we're going to pray for him. Dear sweet baby Jesus, maybe he should have listened to his mama. And some of these folks need to listen. And, we're going to pray for you. And we're going to pray that you take that spanking and we're going to laugh at it. Sweet baby Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. The poor little Tink. Poor little Tink. Oh, bless them. Bless their little hearts, y'all. They just ain't right in the head. They a little touched. In the head. They got a little sugar in their tank. We going to pray for them. We going to pray that they get rid of the diabetes, dear Jesus. Because that's all they do is walk around with the diabetes. They got the diabetes, y'all. They got the sugar. We're going to pray they get the pressure. Dear Lord. Need to take that pressure medicine. Don't you do my church like that, cunt shoot. Don't you do it. My church is better. My church don't be doing all that crazy mess. Okay? Don't be doing my church like that. Okay, let me pass around the collection plate, y'all. For $2.99, you could become a member today. And we can say prayers for poor little Tink. Hey, Miss Beth. I hope you're doing well, beautiful. I pray that some people fall off cliffs, dear Heavenly God. I'm passing around the collection plate right now. Don't do my church like that, church cut shoot. Don't do it. Our church ain't been Baker acted. Okay, anyway. We're gonna have some snake handlers in a little while. And in our church, we're gonna pray that they catch the Holy Ghost, so the Holy Ghost catches them, and that it's a do not return sign, and they don't pass go, they don't collect $200, they go straight to the jails, and I hope that they meet a big man named Bubba in jail, and they drop the soap, homie. I hope you drop the soap. Please drop the soap. I'm just saying, we want Bubba to show you a good time in jail. Hey, Freestyle. They're going to have more than hard knocks upside their head. We just want Bubba to show them a good time in jail. That's all. Drop the soap. We want you to drop the soap. Most time we tell big homies don't drop the soap, but for you, although they might enjoy that. I forgot they lot lizards, y'all. I forgot they the lot lizards. What up, D-Ham? I saw you up on Lemons last night. You was chilling. Yeah, MRH. Mr. MRH, we want them to drop the soap. But they don't get a free slide. When we hope they have no lube. That's all I'm saying. We want all 12 inches with no lube. No lube. You don't even get none. We want you to rawhide it. Rawhide them. Just a little bit. I tell you what, they'd rather sandpaper a wildcat's ass than bother some of these people. 'Cause I tell you, Mr. Fumble, he liable to knock him upside the head one good time. Hey, broom shaker, 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 shaker. Shake, shake, shake. Shake that room. Shake that room. It's the head lady in charge. Yeah, D-Ham, you were supposed to drop that cash app yesterday. I told you to do it, and you didn't do it. D-Ham, please drop your cash app. I'm asking nicely, please. Oh, snap. I got to go over there and check it, y'all. D-Ham done had to come off the porch. I got to go wash it. I got to go wash it, y'all. I got to run over there like a soul saint. I got to run over there like a soul saint. Oh no, it's cool. It's cool, D Ham. What it way up, dude? It's cool. See, it's D Ham 49. D Ham 49. And I repeat, D Ham 49. That wasn't too much, way up, dude. Some of them motherfuckers, I wouldn't piss on them if they was on fire. I just laugh. I wouldn't even light my cigarette because of the toxic fumes. Some of these bitches walking around this motherfucker with roaches and fucking halitosis breath. They don't wash their ass nor their face. And if they do, they wash it with the same rag because they a nasty bitch. Walk around here with ass face. Stanky booty cheek face person. Walk around here with butt crack smelling teeth. I'm just saying. Eyeballs all crusty and shit because they done got some kind of infection because they nasty. You're just nasty. Some of these motherfuckers wouldn't know what a water pick is if it hit them in the fucking head. Oh, he really does, Mr. MRH. He really does. That may be a little too small. You know, they wrecked him hell. They like to, you know. Well, you make sure you have a good day, D-Ham Show. Okay? We love you. We love you. I think they share the same one, Mr. MRH. You know, sharing is caring for them. They like to talk about everybody else being inbred, but just saying. Just saying. If y'all could please, if y'all have it in your heart or to have a donation, I'm the one doing this, not my friend. D-Ham Show. If y'all could show him some love, show him some love. All right, that's his cash app right there on the screen. Show him some love, please. Yeah, I heard it's down to one tooth wonder. He's the one tooth wonder. Cut and shoe, he the one tooth wonder. He gonna gum you with that one tooth, dog. He's the one tooth wonder of the world, child. Hey, you guys. Okay, sorry. He sure does look like that creature off the Blue Lagoon, but that's side the point. Yeah, he ought to give better head without that tooth, because I'm going to tell you something. That fucked up tooth liable to scrape something, man. Tell him you're going to be called Gummy Ho now. Say, I'm a gummy bear. I'm a gummy bear. And when the babies do is all I want to know. Because, you know, when you're pregnant with octuplets, we want to know when the babies is due. I'm just saying. He can now put a racist stripe on a corn cob. Oh, shit. Yeah, he can't eat Doritos no more. Ow. You can't have your Doritos. Oh, y'all, he can't eat nothing right now. He might actually lose some weight. Might not look like he's carrying octuplets no more. Next thing you know, that motherfucker gonna get some kind of infection. Because you know he don't brush them damn gums or them, take care of his mouth. Whew, Jesus. Well, if he's sucking that one, he might have more problems. Child, positivity. I'm positively thinking that I'm being really negative right now. If you catch my drift. Just saying. That's what I'm saying, Miss Denny. Shit. Got something that damn. You hoping for multiple dry sockets? You want me to say a prayer to 8-pound, 9-ounce baby Jesus that every dry socket in the mouth happens? It's a crazy ass white people room shaker. We making fun of them because we can. What you gonna do? Not a damn thing. Talk some shit. I'm gonna talk some shit back. And you think you could talk shit? We could talk shit too. Okay. Dear sweet 8-pound baby Jesus, please let halitosis mouth get 9 dry sockets, or wait, it wasn't that many teeth. 6 dry sockets, dear Lord. Let them feel the pain and the anguish that they put on other people, dear Lord. And tell halitosis breath to make sure he scrubs his tongue. He got white shit growing on there. Scrub your tongue, bro. You're supposed to clean your tongue, your gums, and you ain't got but one tooth left. I wonder if he gonna brush that one tooth. I doubt it. But you're supposed to brush, you know. That one tooth be hanging on by a thread, y'all. That one little tooth is going, ow! I feel good. Na, 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 na. I knew that I would now. Yeah, I know, right? Only having one tooth should lose some weight pretty quickly. So maybe this is a weight loss plan he's been needing. Because, when you get a tooth pulled or a bunch of teeth pulled, you can't be eating no hard things. You can't be eating no snack foods. You got to eat soft food. So, and you supposedly on disability, but giving everybody money. Mm-hmm. You do know what they'd say about that, right? If you got enough money to give them, then, just saying. Snitching on yourself all the time, not a good idea. Maybe think about the snitching on yourself about losing benefits and shit. Think about snitching on yourself saying you just committed fraud. Maybe think about that. I'd be pissed too, couldn't you? Leaving that one in there. Like, take them all out. Shit. Don't just leave one. Why are you going to leave that one tooth just hanging around, just chilling by itself? Well, technically they do in some instances. And they do when it comes to you're able to give money to other people. And that's supposed to be for your bills and living expenses. Just saying. I'm going to say this. Archer be walking good in them heels, child. She walk better than most people. And her legs looking good, y'all. The one tooth wonder. Snaggle tooth. All I want for Christmas is my one tooth pulled. And me starting singing the Christmas song about the one tooth wonder. Girl, you was walking that runway. You was looking good in them stilettos, girl. They jealous of your walk. Maybe it is. Maybe it's a thing. I don't know, but I'd be mad as hell if they left me with one fucking tooth in my mouth. I'd be like, why didn't you pull that bitch too? Pull it out, damn it. Oh, just wait. Watch her. Oh, watch her got something else up her sleeve, y'all. She got something else up her sleeve. Oh, y'all just wait and see. That's all we can say. Ooh, sweet baby Jesus. Mm-mm. I don't know. I don't know, but they need to just watch, wait, and see. Watcher says she got some stuff up her sleeve, dog. It's gonna get good. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. And the church gonna say amen. I swears. This what's gonna see what had happened was in retrospect is we gonna be laughing and it's gonna be all Watcher's fault. I got choked on my popcorns and I'm gonna have to give her a fake cease and desist and write all my transgressions down on it. And then see what had happened was in retrospect, I'm gonna have to sue Watcher for getting choked on my popcorn. But remember, this is a disclaimer that goes out. We are not responsible if you get choked on your popcorn, you slip on the holy water. If in case Jesus says no to you because you evil bitch, it's not our responsibility if your chin gets checked. Somebody chin checks your ass, it's not our fault. If they bust what little tooth you have out your mouth, that's also not our fault. We are not taking responsibility for your ass getting drunk and falling out your chair either. And we are not taking responsibility for any of that shit. And we ain't getting no responsibility for you getting thrown out the car. That ain't our fucking responsibilities. Okay? We ain't taking none. We didn't do it. Somebody else did it. They got the cankles. Miss Danny, did they got the cankles? Watches over there laughing like hell, getting funny looks like, what the fuck you laughing at, bitch? Some of these bitches walking around here with cankles and their ankles don't even look like, they don't even have a calf muscle. What the hell is that again? It's the opposite of a cankle. Damn, they ain't even, man. I don't know, man. Look like they ain't even got an ankle, dog. Just look like the foot goes straight into the damn leg. Yup, exactly. Couldn't shoot. People be falling out chairs. That ain't our fault. We ain't at fault if you fall out your chair and bust your face and knock a tooth out. It ain't our fault. We didn't do it. It ain't our fault. Okay? We can't help it. You can't hold your liquor. That ain't our fault. Okay? Don't be trying to blame us for that bullshit. It's like the ankle is the size of a wrist. Oh, damn. Oh, are you talking about a weak ankle, motherfucker? Look like they're gonna bust their legs or something. Weak ankle, weak ankle. I got a weak ankle too, though. I can't be talking shit about that. Maybe, and then she could put it up in there. Ooh, I just watch you. You just almost made me sick in my stomach. Oh Lord. Oh, I just thought about the halitosis breath and the possible cockroaches on it. We need Raid and the Orkin Man. It looks super odd. It looks super odd. Maybe they should go to the doctor if they have like weak ankles that look like a wrist and a tumor growing out the side of it. Jesus, take the wheel. They need a doctor. Why the fuck would you get your teeth and send them to who would want that? Why would you want somebody's messed up teeth? Why? That just I don't know about that too much. Why? And who the fuck gonna buy that dumb shit? And you really want like to carry around somebody's tooth? Ooh. Ew, that just made me that made me sick of my stomach. You want to walk around with a rotten tooth on a necklace or in earrings? Be done put it in your ear and got an infection. Disgusting. That's like they was trying to put a damn thermometer in a turd. Who the fuck does that shit? That's gross as fuck. Y'all some nasty ass motherfuckers talking about other people. Who the fuck does some dumb weird crazy shit? Yeah, it does sound like some weird ass satanic ritual shit. Ugh. Be done put a hex on that motherfucker. I just want to know who gonna walk around with the necklace, the bracelet, and the earrings. I just want to know who gonna do that. Who is stupid enough to do that? And who gonna make the jewelry? That's another thing. Ugh. You gotta touch it. Y'all giving me the heebie-jeebies. I'm getting the heebie-jeebies. That sounds like some shit you would hear off of a scary movie. Like, think about it. Only time you ever heard about somebody wearing like some teeth as jewelry was on a fucking scary movie. That ain't some shit real people do in real life. Who would even think about that? Like, turning teeth. Ooh. That's like you got some psychopathic tendencies there, homie. Sound like you doing some Jeffrey Dahmer type shit. I mean, you got those mental issues, homie? Do we need to call, and get you back acted? Do a 5150 on your ass? Like, sound like you need some help and some Jesus there. Something. Mm-mm. Like, think about that in retrospect. Who the hell wants to have that and walk around with that? I don't know anybody, but anyways, I want to thank you all for being here today. I done been here for 2 hours, 18 minutes. Anybody else going live tonight besides Miss Angela? Is anybody else going live? Yeah, I'm going to start singing, hell to the no, no, said hell no. We don't want it. No nasty teeth around our throats. Hell to the no. No earrings in our ear. Hell to the no. That's some nasty ass shit. Say hell to the no. Throw them teeth down in the trash. Say hell to the no. To the no, no, no. Okay, sorry. Had a moment. Y'all have a blessed, beautiful day. Thank you all. Yeah, especially knowing what they've been exposed to. Ooh, child. I just thought about something even more evil and I can't say it out loud. What if you get like scabies or something? Lord, do sweet baby Jesus. Oh, no. Oh, Lord, no, I'm good. I don't want that. Return to sender. Be done got something. And the doctor asked me how I got it. I said, well, see, I bought these crazy ass teeth earrings and I put them in my ear. And dog, I got some kind of infection that Ajax won't rub off. Hell to the no. Whew. And that's how you accidentally wind up with something wrong with you. I'm good. I'm good. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for being here today and loving me up. I want to thank Miss Justice for the $5. I want to thank Mr. Jim Coddington for the gifted memberships. Thank you for supporting this channel. Thank you all for here today with us while we said the prayer for those crazy motherfuckers over there who got their ass spanked and spanked hard by Miss Watcher of Crazy. Go ahead, Miss Watcher of Crazy. Yeah, I know. It's just the first thing I think of, cunt shoot, without saying something that could get me in trouble. Night, Miss Denny. I hope you have sweet dreams, beautiful soul. Because you working hard for the money. So hard for you, honey. She work hard for the money, so you better treat her right. And she doing something these other motherfuckers don't do. She taking care of her kid. Okay? She's doing something y'all other motherfuckers don't do. Okay? Just saying. being a parent. Her kid ain't on drugs out here running the street acting crazy. Okay? Just saying. Her kid doing the thing. Thizzle, what up? I love how when people though try to talk about others, but their situation is worse. You know what I'm saying? They be trying to talk about Watcher. Bitch! Watcher's kid ain't out here doing some fucked up shit like yours did. I'm just saying. Watcher raised her child. Can you say the same? I bet you can't. He may have got in trouble for some shit, but he doing better. It ain't none of your damn business. What the hell go on in her life in the first fucking place? Bitch. People out here doing their thing, thizzle. Leave them the fuck alone. Go sit down somewhere. Maybe fall off a cliff. We don't care. Go skydiving and forget your parachute. You know what I'm saying? We hope it fails, sweet baby Jesus. The parachute don't come out. Just saying. We hope some of these bitches go, they go to the hell and fire and the damnation and all the evil and all the bad because you wishing bad on others. It's gonna come back to you, ho. Karma's a bitch, and I can't wait till she bites you right in the ass. But see, she got more than one tooth, so she gonna bite harder. Mm-hmm. And the church say amen. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna put some of y'all bitches in sour jars. Keep fucking with me. Put you on candles and all kind of shit. Man, don't be knowing I may be a Christian, dear Lord, but that don't mean I can't get evil if I want to. I know some shit because I teach myself some shit. I'm smart, motherfucker. Something you wish you could be, bitch. And I got better comprehension skills in my left pinky than you have in your entire fucking body, dumbass. And that's right. He may be, okay, look, he's our little asshole. Okay, Watcher? He's ours. And I dare a motherfucker to say something. He's still better looking than half them, you know what I'm saying? He's a good looking young man. They just wish they looked as good as he did. And his mama. What you talking about, bitch? Ugly ass motherfuckers look like they fell down the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way motherfucking down. And Jesus said nope to them hoes. Huggies, Miss Linda. Yeah. Every branch on the way down from the ugly tree. We can change the fact that we fat, but bitch, you can't change the fact that you got an ugly ass soul and you ugly inside and outside, bitch. We can change the fact we fat. We can lose weight. Bitch, you can't change the fact that you ugly. Okay? Jesus said no. Mm-hmm. We still look better than you on our worst days. Okay? And we know we smell better than half y'all's bitches because we know y'all ain't got time to take a bath. Y'all bitches ain't washing your ass or your face. Walking around here with halitosis breath, ain't cleaning your damn gums and your tongue. Walking around here with hair on your fucking tongue. Bitch. Okay? You still a Wi-Fi? Good afternoon, Mr. William. Hey, D-Ham Show again. But half y'all bitches ain't around here washing your asses. You think we jealous? Y'all ain't even going to touch grass. You're scared to walk out your own front door. Can't even have a life. Nobody gonna give a fuck if you die, homie. Nobody care. In fact, you're more hated than you're loved. That's fucked up. You got booed at your own fucking graduation. I ain't never heard of a motherfucker getting booed at graduation from the whole fucking school. That's how much people hated you. What, you had two people clapping for you, mom and daddy, and that's it? And they wasn't even really clapping. They was like, oh my God, my child just got booed by everybody. Nobody likes them. I don't even really care either. You must not have got enough hugs as a kid. You must not got enough good jobs, patted on the back as a kid. You must not have got somebody that said, I love you, and really fucking meant it. Because it tells and it shows in the way that you act and the way you treat people. Poor little Tink Tink. Poor little Tink Tinks. They didn't get hugs as children. They didn't get loved up on. They didn't get told they did a good job in life. So they're still looking for that You know, good job. Good job. You ain't never gonna get it, motherfucker. None of us is gonna give it to you. Fuck yourself. Love y'all. Tell them to go wash the ass, wash your face, brush your teeth. Don't be rocking around here with a nasty ass smell. We don't give a fuck. Spraying that Axe on it ain't gonna make it smell better, baby. Okay? Wash your ass. Wash your ass. Stay off the internet so much and go take a bath. Maybe get a life. Get a hobby. Get a hobby, motherfucker. Do something. Shit. Love y'all. Bye.
I'm from the TUPELO. I'm repping my hood, so love I'm gon' show. From the TUPELO. I'm repping my hood to the day that I go. From the TUPELO. I'm repping my hood, so love I'm gon' show. From the TUPELO. I'm ripping my hood to the day that I go.
I'm from the west side, we don't need no introduction. This was the best ride. We all big boy rolling and holding. Come take a test drive. Hilldale, Evergreen, Glenkirk, Outer Street, bending every corner on the west, and that's where I'll be. Sunroof back, Captain C banging down 1800, chunking up the deuce to my post slanging down on 1800. Show no love to the ladies that's training round on 1800, making time stand still. Crystalline swinging down on 1800. Watching out for them knuckleheads that be staying round on 1800. Big rims and low pros be blanging round on 1800. Better completely change the way you're thinking about round 1800. Really hate to see you boys get left slanking round 1800. Out of street got some history, just let Captain C lay it out. If I don't finish it all on this one, let the second verse play it out. Remember the blue apartments from OG standing back there by 60 deep. Bull walking, Charles Blue, a big Anthony Hughes and P.
I'm from the TUPELO. I'm ripping my